Aloha, I'm Art Vento, President and CEO of the Maui Arts and Cultural Center. On behalf of the MACC Ohana, we wish good health in mind, body, and spirit to you, our Maui community. Before we can stand together again, we must now stand apart, so we are closed to the public. But remember, this is only an intermission. We look forward to the day when the MACC can welcome you back to enjoy the healing power of the arts through live performances, arts and education programs, and all the free community events that the MACC has to offer. When it can happen on Maui, it will happen at the MACC. Maui and all points beyond on the World Wide Web. Welcome to Sunday at the Maui Arts and Cultural Center. We are so glad you're here. This is the wrap-up evening of three evenings of live music here at the Arts and Cultural Center in the only truly safe way that we can do it, to assure that everybody is actually COVID safe. All your vehicles are 6 feet away from everybody else. You're in your vehicle, therefore you are safe, and we're following all local rules. We do hope, and I think there is, light at the end of the tunnel, where we'll be able to do things differently in the future, but for now, we're gonna be as creative as we can to still be able to bring you live music. Tonight's music is gonna be very sweet, very melodic, very nahe as we move through the evening. And I want to bring to you our wonderful friends of the Maui Arts and Cultural Center. We've been doing music together for the 27 years that the MACC has existed, and we're so happy to have them back here tonight. Please welcome Okena with special guest Moon Kauakahi and the lovely hula stylings of Nani Dudoit.
Oh, All right. This is a first for us to have a drive-in concert like this, which is kind of interesting because normally we see people's eyes, but we see your headlights now. But we're gonna make the best of this concert because this is our first time traveling since the pandemic hit, and it was very hard. And we haven't been to Maui in a while. So before we start, I'm going to introduce the guys. The guy at the end on the kiho'alo guitar, he's a 1974 graduate of Kamehameha Schools. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Glen Smith. Was that a horn? There you go. I'm going to jump to this side. This gentleman is also a 1974 graduate of St. Louis High School. His family business is celebrating 105 years this year as Kamaka Ukulele Hawaii. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chris Kamaka.
Aloha, everybody.
So this gentleman next to me, we always have the pleasure of playing with him at least once a month. Formerly of the Makaha Sons, he is the guy that created all those beautiful harmonies, melodies that they did in all of their recordings. He's a 1973 graduate of Punahou High School West Campus, which is Nanakuli High School. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Louis Moon Kauakahi.
Aloha.
And my name is Horace Dudoit. So, without further ado, because this is our first time and we'd like to honor your island, Maui, we're gonna have, what better way to celebrate your island and celebrate Hawaiian music with a lovely hula dancer. So we're gonna bring up our own hula stylist, Kumuhula Nani Dudoit, to join us with this beautiful song that we recorded on our 4th CD, Nakai Evalu. And it speaks about your island and the rose.
Oh
Isolani blossoms. Kumuhula Nani Dudoit. So, is that a hanoho for Nani? Hanoho? All right. Okay. This is awesome. The honks. So the next song we're going to do is taken from our latest CD. Back in when the pandemic started, we decided to make use of the time that we had while still being safe. So we had Manu Boyd, our former leader of years past. He called and he said, would you be interested in doing a reunion CD? So we all talked about it and said, yeah, that'd be an awesome idea. So we put it together within, 2 months? Was it 2 months? It was really quick. And we came out with this CD. It's called Meant to Be. But on this particular recording, we had a friend who wrote this song for us. His name is Kaipo Hale, who happens to be my mentor. And a lot of us look up to him as well. He's a Hawaiian specialist, does really well with the language and music. So he wrote this song for a canoe called Kanehuna Moku. So this is for all of you out there and those of you who are watching online. Kanehuna Moku. Hoi hoi.
Hoi hoi, Kauakahi, Ia mono, Ako kate ore, Me kanani, O ka ome ka hapea, Olu olu, Ika hoki pae, Mahalo nui, O ka iloha, e ka maakaua, o ka nehuna moku. Ilihia, ka manao, keike aku, inga paliko olau. Ulunehi, naina tuanui, Ika ua, e ko ai hale, mahalo nui, o ka holoka iloa. Me ka maakaua, o ka nehuna moku. Eleu, ana ho'onele, e na liwa, Uki ke kauna, kau pono, ka me hati luna, o nero, I ka makani ahe ahe, mahalo nui, o ka holoka iloa, me ka maakaua, o ka nehuna moku. Wata, mele wakai, I ka mono, ako kate ore, me ka nani, o ka me ka apea, olu olu, I ka hoki makai, mahalo nui, o ka holoka iloa, me ka maakaua, o ka nehuna moku. Mahalo nui, o ka holoka iloa, me ka maakaua, o ka nehuna moku. Me ka maakaua, o ka nehuna moku. Me ka maakaua, o ka nehuna moku.
Kanehuna Moku and Kumuhula Nani Dudoit. So with this gentleman, we have options when we do music. We can do Makaha Sons music, we can do okena music, we can do other people's music. So at this time, we're going to do a medley that Moon had created for the Makaha Sons, and it takes you to the island of Kauai. Amalani Lohili by the Makaha Sons. Arranged by Mr. Moon Kauakahi.
Mahalo.
Mahalo. So staying on the island of Kauai. The sandpiper, ulili. Oh, mahalo, mahalo.
Thank you.
So going back to our, not the last CD, but the CD before it, it was called Okena 3.0. We featured Chris on this Hapa song that speaks about our lovely hula girls. So featuring Chris Kamaka, lovely hula girl. Wait, talk, Chris. I have to tune my faster because I just heard something.
This song we like to, dedicate to all the hula dancers here on Maui, as well as out there in video land. To all the beautiful hula dancers. Mahalo nui.
Okay, this weather is playing tricks on my strings. It was hot earlier today. Okay.
I'm in the world, crazy over you. In your lovely hands, all of my plans promise to be true. Lovely hands that seem to say, happiness will pass away. So share all the love you may send, caring not how it will end. Sunset is a flame, burning your name in the skies above. And the silent night shines with the light in these eyes I love. All the things I ever knew, all the world is only you, whirling in the dance you do, lovely hula girl, lovely hula girl. I'm in a world crazy over you. In your lovely hands, all of my plans promise to be true, Scooby-Doo. Lovely hands that seem to say, happiness will pass away. So share all the love you may send, caring not how it will end. Sunset is a flame, burning your name in the skies above. And the silent night shines with the light in these eyes I love. All the things I ever knew, all the world is only you, whirling in the dance you do, lovely hula girl, whirling in the dance you do, lovely hula girl.
Chris Kamaka, lovely hula girl.
Mama, thank you.
Choo! Honk, baby, honk. So here's another Makaha Sons song. Wait, I feel like I'm just rushing, because I have to tell you what's happening, because we need to catch that 9 o'clock flight tonight, so that's why we started early. So I'm kind of trying to be cautious of the time, but yet I'm trying to relax, because I don't want to seem like I want to get out of here, because that's not the case, because we love doing what we do. But Moon has to get home tonight. He has to go work in the morning. Nani has to fly to Kauai tomorrow morning. Chris has to go to work tomorrow. And Glen and Chris and Moon all have to take their Gelato tonight before they go to bed. So we need to get home. So anyway.
hauolina malihini ea. O honoi ke awa a honolu ea. Ua piha hauolina malihini ea. Aina kainoa o walalai ea. E kuini o ki kaino pakipika ea. Aina kainoa o walalai ea. E kuini o ki kaino pakipika ea. Aina kainoa o walalai ea. E kuini o ki kaino pakipika ea. Pakipika ea. Pakipika ea. Pakipika ea.
Kualalai. Okay, since that was a Makaha Sons arrangement, and we have the man here with us, we're going to feature him with this beautiful song that we love. I just remember this song from Nā Hōkū Hanohano Awards when Brother was on stage with his band, and he started singing this song, and then from the side view, you can see the boys walking up stage to join Brother Is with this beautiful song. The song is entitled Kaleo Hano, written for our good friend, Uncle Richard Piggy Kaleo Hano, from the Big Island. So ladies and gentlemen, Moon Kauakahi. Honk, honk. Kaleo Hano. Oh, that was beautiful. Don't you love that song? And then I see Israel singing this song, and all Moon, Jerome, and John are all crying behind. Well, it was such a touching moment. So anyway, we're going to bring back Kumuhula Nani Dudoit to join us with this next song, taking you over to the Kohala coast side of the Big Island. This song was written by Sarah Mokupule for her husband, Akoni, who was the caretaker of this beach park called Keo Kiapaka. Okay.
Aloha ia no ke o ke apaka e paka hoʻoihi a kamalihi e hie no au mai luna Aloha ia no ke o ke apaka e paka hoʻoihi
Nani Dudoit. We're gonna have our hanoho. So, yeah, Hong Kong is yes. So, Nani and I both met through Halal, and actually Nani was dancing for the Brothers Casimiro back in the 80s when they were over at the Royal Hawaiian Hotel in the Monarch Room. She was one of Lena Ala's right-hand mans. So, or lady, whatever you call them. So at that time, I joined Robert's Halal Nakamalei, and he asked me to be in the show. So that's when I kind of like had all the gagas for Nani. You know, she would do her solos. I'll be on side stage watching her do a solo, all in a trance. And then whenever she's done.
Stalker.
So when she was done, I would run back to the dressing room and change. So this is how we met. So I'm going to join her with this next song, Taking You Over to Waikiki. It's a song that was written back in the day, back where the Waikiki Shell is at Kapiolani Bandstand. There was marshland grown in that area. Lovers used to go and roam and talk story at night and have a little Diet Coke. And they call this place Maki's Island. So this song is entitled Maki Island.
Careful, young man.
Okay.
Take a deep breath. Take a deep
Oh. Talk about out of shape. So besides me watching Nani, I think Nani was watching me when I was dancing on stage when I had my malo on. I was 100 pounds lighter, mind you, though. So, how are we on time?
About 10 minutes.
Okay.
No, we good. Yeah. Oh, no.
All right.
No, 36, 36. 20 minutes.
20, okay. Okay, good?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody have any requests? Okay, I tell you what.
Wait.
We're gonna do a medley of songs next. First one taking us up to Hawaii Island, beautiful Waimea area, and we'll go right into a song about the steamship. Aunalani.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Glenn. Mahalo, mahalo. We're coming up on the time, but we have about 10 more minutes. Okay. Guys, look, Glenn, yawning already. No, let's bring Nani back out. Just stay right there. Mahalo nui. So before we leave you with our last song, this will be our hanoho, okay? Because, yeah, we just need to go. Sorry.
Honkaho, honkaho.
Yes. Hanoho right now. Go ahead. Mahalo, mahalo.
That's honkaho.
So this has been really awesome. It's been great to just get away from the island and, get to perform again for actual people instead of looking at a camera. There's people that we can react with here. Even if you're in your car, it feels so good. We'd like to thank Art Vento for inviting us here to this awesome event. Mahalo nui, Art.
Brother Joe.
And all of his staff that helps out with this background, they work really hard. And how about helping us thank the man that makes us sound good whenever we come up here and play? Brother Joe in the back on sound, Arias. So as I'm going to introduce the guys again because we've been doing this for a very long time. This is 35 years for us, okena. Boone has been in the business for like 40 years, 40-something years. Actually, Chris and Glenn, we all been in about 40 years as well. But again, the man at the end, he's a 1974 graduate, and if his voice sounds any familiar to you, back in the day, back in the 80s, he made this song really popular with the group that he was with back then. They were called Ka'eo. Glenn, give him just a line of the song.
You've broken every promise. You've broken every rule.
Okay, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Glen Smith.
Aloha, mahalo.
Yeah, that was the guy.
Karaoke.
And we call that song the Karaoke Special.
Karaoke special.
Yeah. So this guy again, celebrating 105 years with his company Kamaka. Chris has been there for 80 of those years. So 1974 graduate, Mr. Chris Kamaka, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Molly.
Again, the man, the myth, the legend, formerly of the Makaha Sons, created all of those magic. And it's always fun to have him play with us at least once a month. If you're in Honolulu, we're over at Kanikapila Grill at the Outrigger Reef. Come and see us Saturdays. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Louis Moon Kauakahi. And we can't leave you without you helping us thank lovely Kumuhula Nani Dudoit.
And of course, Mr. Horace Dudoit on guitar.
Mahalo
here.
nui. So, Art, have our band fire it up. We're coming home, baby. But we're gonna leave you with this number. It's very strong song that we feel speaks about being proud of being Hawaiian. It's entitled He Hawaii'o. See you again. Aloha.
3 years ago, we came to Maui and we did a clinic here at the high school, and it was really cool, and the band sounded great. And I met Jake at that time. This is Jake Thomas.
I'm Jake Thomas.
And he's a phenomenal trumpet player here at the high school. And we met a few years ago, and I gave him my info, and he started contacting me about some different studies for trumpet. We do a lot of technique books and things like that, because the trumpet's a really hard instrument to play. And I gave him some info, and then we started talking about it. So we went on Skype and we did a lesson to kind of talk about the books and stuff. And it was just, we've been doing it ever since. He's actually getting ready to go off to college this year, so I'm writing some recommendation letters we were just talking about for college. So it's been really cool. Yeah, and he's doing awesome. It's so much fun, and we're just having a great time.
I came from just teaching yourself an instrument, like a lot of high school and middle school students do. So having a private teacher that would teach you, the tips and tricks of technique and how important it is to your playing, it really helped a lot. Because when you're just trying to do anything like musical and you're just trying to make it work, you're gonna catch a lot of bad habits and things like that. So having someone that would guide you through, the thick and thin of it, it really helps a lot.
They came, was it 2 years ago? Yeah, so I was here for that. And of course, whenever any, guest musician, professional musicians come to do a clinic like this with us, it's always super cool to just hear them play and hear what they have to say, because we know that they have experience and we know that they know what they're talking about, especially these guys who've been together for 20-something years. That's so crazy for a band.
I'm really excited that these guys showed up. I mean, I saw them 2 years ago when they came, and I was blown away. And when they came again, I learned a lot of things. I learned things such as playing together as a band, playing together, sticking together as a band, as a group, right? And Carl, man, he blazes on sax. It's crazy. You're just talking to me about keeping my tone together. It's all in your throat. It's not in your mouth. It's all on the jaw. It's all in your throat. So that's what I learned a lot from him.
It's just really exciting to be able to talk to them, because especially here on Maui, we don't have a ton of connections, but when we get to see these musicians and when we get to hear what they have to say, it's just really always a great thing it's always really great to just learn from them, because they know what they're talking about. They've been in the business. They provide insight that we usually wouldn't be able to get, otherwise.
It was amazing. It was so great to have him the first time, and to have him back, especially with some of the guys who are freshmen are now seniors. And for the students, it's great to see the growth that they've made, and also to kind of see, I guess, where they are now versus where they were 3 years ago. We wouldn't be able to play the music that we play without them having come the first time, Glenn offering lessons and Jake taking them up on it. Jake wouldn't be where he is now, and we wouldn't be able to play the caliber of music that we do. And last year we went to Disneyland. We performed at Disneyland. It was a symphonic band. We joined up with Kalama Intermediate, our feeder program, and had a blast there. 2 years ago we went to Japan, and that was really exciting. It was 7 cities in 9 days. We performed with 2 high schools, one in Fukuyama and one in Tokyo.
We had a great time here today at the school. It was really great working with the kids and seeing some of them again. We were here about 3 years ago, and it was great to see some of them grow, and they're becoming great musicians, and it's cool to have some of the young kids that we haven't met. It's cool to meet them, and we're hoping to come back and see them again. And I guess we feel like mentors of the school now. We've been here a few times, so hopefully we'll come back every few years and just keep working with this great music program.
We miss you, Uncle Willie, every day. Why'd we show you that? Why'd we show you the one before? Well, first of all, we miss Willie K. He's performed on the stage so many times. Just last week, the Mayor Victorino declared it Willie K Month here at the Maui Arts and Cultural Center. As you know, this was probably Willie's second home with all the performances and outrageous events that were done here on the stage and in Castle Theater and in McCoy. But we miss you, Willie. And Willie used to participate, and you saw that was at Halimekua, and it was around Christmas time. And over the years, we've come to realize that it's just as important to have these outrageous and wonderful performances on the stage at the Maui Arts and Cultural Center, but it's almost even more important to go out into the community. Go out into the community to the people that may or may not be able to come to the MACC. If you can't come to the MACC is going to come to you. And over the last 27 years, we've averaged almost 65,000 people impacted each year by this program going out into the community in a pre-COVID environment. Now, we look forward to that day when we can go ahead and go up to Kinke Kaulike and bring the horn section again from Big Bag Voodoo Daddy up there and have a clinic. The day when we can bring somebody into the senior center, to the drug rehab centers, and do all that again. It's those behind the scenes things that you may not know about the Arts and Cultural Center, but it's really what feeds our energy, really what feeds what we do here. And we look forward as much to seeing you standing in front of us, arm in arm, shoulder to shoulder, enjoying the arts. We look forward to the same thing out in the community. So, tonight, we did this a little bit backwards, or maybe not. So, I don't know whether you were told or not, but the boys needed to catch a flight. And so, as we speak, the van is catapulting towards the airport, and they're going to catch their 9 o'clock flight. And they absolutely had to be on that. They had first things to do in the morning. Now, what you do need to do is call Hawaiian Airlines and tell them, please put the 11 o'clock flight back on so that we can have these events that go late into the evening. Because quite frankly, if they don't make that flight, Angela, we have house guests, and it's going to be a while. Go ahead and get the pillows and the blankets out, because we're going to have 5 people at our house. So, tonight, next on stage is another kumu. We are filled with kumus. Actually, there's kumus out in the audience as well. So, we're going to bring up Kamalei Kawa'a. And Kamalei, you know, I have to say, this is where you start to feel old. And this is where the things where you say, I'm never going to do this when I get to be my parents' age, but my God, I remember when Kamalei Kawa'a was born. I knew his mom when we opened the Arts and Cultural Center, and his kumu, and there was a kumu here and doing many shows. I promised myself I wasn't going to be that. I remember when you were this tall. Kamalei, I remember when you were this tall.
I think I remember being that tall too.
Yeah, back when he's ankle biters days. But what's more satisfying is when a night like tonight, 27 years later, 28 years later, when you can go ahead and introduce a gentleman as accomplished at this, quite frankly, that brings his entire Ohana cheering section, the whole back row. I told you. We better, security, this is going to be a problem. Just a heads up. Just kidding. No, seriously, it warms my heart to introduce at the Maui Arts and Cultural Center, long time from Hanabata days, Kamalei Kawa'a.
Ladies and gentlemen, aloha mai kako. Warms my heart to be here on stage, performing for you folks some of my favorite island Hawaiian music. This first one that I'm going to perform for you folks is also one of my favorites, taking you down to the ocean, to one of my favorite places to be, talking about the different fish, the different things you find there. A song that goes a little something like this. Aloha ka manini me ka popolo, hei ano hoia I ka lau papa. Aloha ka manini me ka popolo, hei ano hoia I ka lau papa. Ka la ka nenue o kana velelai, moani ke ala ke honi aku. just this Hawaiian boy, sharing some of his music with you folks. Aloha mai kako. Woo. So again, this evening, thank you all for coming out and spending this evening with me. I'm going to be sharing with you folks some of my favorite Hawaiian music, contemporary music. At this time, I would like to bring out my beautiful fiancé, Hau'oli Mai Kalani. Throughout the evening, you'll see I'll have some of my family members, some of my friends here joining me on stage with some hula. This first hula that we're going to present for you folks is a beautiful song entitled Ke Aloha, which speaks of love. And what a beautiful thing it is to have your loved one here to share this mele of love for all of you. And ladies and gentlemen, Hau'oli Mai Kalani. Ladies and gentlemen, my beautiful fiancé, Hau'oli Mai Kalani. Mahalo, mahalo. You know what, I gotta say, it's so different to get a round of applause from your lights, from your cars. So different, but you know what? I've got to give a big mahalo to Art and the crew here at the Maui Arts and Cultural Center for giving us a platform to continue to share our music. Mahalo nui. So I've got some family here visiting from Utah. They brought their friends along with them. The noisiest crew over there in the corner. This next song I'd like to do for you folks, we're going to show you how we do it here in the islands. And a song that goes a little something like this.
On the islands, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. On the islands, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side.
We're going to my grandma's house.
We go grandma's house on the weekend clean yard, cause if we don't go, grandma gotta work hard. You know my grandma, she likes the point real sour. I love my grandma every minute, every hour. On the islands, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. On the islands, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side.
Mama's in the kitchen now.
Mama's in the kitchen cooking dinner real nice. Beef stew on the stove, blow me salmon with the ice. We eat and drink and we sing all day. Kani Kapila in the old Hawaiian way. On the islands, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. On the islands, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side.
Bring me back to my grandma's house.
We go grandma's house on the weekend clean yard, cause if we don't go, grandma gotta work hard. You know my grandma, she likes the boy real sour. I love my grandma every minute, every hour. On the islands, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side.
That's how we do it here in the islands. Toot your horns, flash your lights if you agree with me. All right. Mahalo, mahalo nui. Thank you, thank you. Mahalo, thank you so much. So as I mentioned before, I have a few friends here, a few family members here, joining me to help make this show even better. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce our next dancer. We have Kalamaku Freitas, who is actually my hula brother. Yes, I also dance hula for Halau Kekua Kala'au Ala Iliahi. And ladies and gentlemen, this is my hula brother, this handsome guy right here, doing for you folks a fun song, Noho Pai Pai, also known as Rocking Chair Hula.
Pupu e Ihowa I mehana. Hone ana o ese kuupoli.
The louder you scream, the bigger he smiles.
Pupu e Ihowa I mehana. Hone ana o ese kuupoli. Mehe ala no e I mai ana. Au he aku ule rose lani. a Roselani. Malihini oe, hamalihini hia'u. Makanos hahawala ikamaina. Malihini oe, hamalihini hia'u. Makanos hahawala ikamaina. How's those hits, ladies and gentlemen? Ihina oyu hamea'u. Kauponori kanoho pai pai. There it is again. Ihina oyu hamea'u. Somebody sitting in my rocking chair. Ha'ina ia mai tapuana. Honeana oese ku'upoli. Ha'ina ia mai kapuana. Honeana oese ku'upoli. A ku'upoli. A ku'upoli. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, Noho Pai Pai, rocking chair hula, Kalamaku Fredes. Don't worry, ladies, there's a lot more where that comes from. I'm so lucky to know such talented, beautiful people. Mahalo nui. For this next song, we're gonna slow it down just a little bit. So what you're gonna notice throughout the evening and throughout a lot of the songs that I sing and a lot of songs, Hawaiian music in general, is written for love, written for people that we love. We use the environment around us to describe the beauty of the people that we love. This song is a great example of that. A song that compares this ohaiali'i blossom, this beautiful flower, to a loved one. And its uncomparable beauty. Ladies and gentlemen, a song of love, a song for our loved ones, a song that goes a little something like this. ilahi E maliu mai o he li ako ia o e ha mauloa Uana kumele me ke aloha Le aloha le kulana ali'i He ohaya ali'i kaluhea A song for the beautiful Ohaiali'i blossom. Ladies and gentlemen, Ohaiali'i Kaluhea. Mahalo. Thank you very much. Mahalo. All right. So remember I told you I have talented friends, talented ohana. At this time, I'd like to bring up my beautiful mother, Luana Kawa'a, taking you folks to the big island of Hawaii, to a beautiful place called Hi'ilave, talking about the murmuring birds, the whispering birds, the beautiful waterfalls there. Ladies and gentlemen, my mother, Luana Kawa'a. Kumakakai kenaya hi'ilave Tupapalohi mai a o mauke Kumakakai kenaya hi'ilave Tupapalohi mai a o mauke Pakele mai au I kanui manu Hawala au nei puni vai pio Pakele mai au I kanui manu Hawala au nei puni vai pio A ole no vau e loa a mai A he uhi vai au no te tuahiri A ole no vau e loa a mai A he uhi vai au no te tuahiri E hiva hiva o e nā tamatua A he lehi a I nā te tupuna He hiva hiva o e nā tamatua A he lehi a I nā te tupuna No puna ke ala I hali I mai No hoi tawai lele a o I lawe No puna ke ala I hali I mai No hoi tawai lele a o I lawe Haina ia mai ana kapua nai tu makaka I kena haohi I lawe Haina ia mai ana kapua nai kumakaka I kena hi I lawe O hi I lawe O hi I lawe O hi
ladies and gentlemen, my beautiful mother, Luana Kawa'a, sharing with you the beauty of Ilave. Such talented friends. Yeah, I have such talented people. All right. I hope you folks are enjoying your time here so far, enjoying the music, enjoying the hula. This next song I'd like to sing for you folks is one of my favorites. One of the backyard chalangalang music that we call here in Hawaii. With this one comes a little story. And a story that I'm going to tell you folks is of this beautiful Maui girl. A song that goes a little something like this. Said I love my pretty Maui girl who lives in Waikapu with the pearly teeth and curly teeth and soft, lush, dark hair. Her waist is oh so slender. Her putu macha nui nui. Out of all the wahine I ever did aloha, sweet Mariah beats them all. My love for you, ooh, yakno, your love for me, oh, pela no. Don't tell mama, hakuli kuli, she'll tell papa, haluli luli, anui nui pilikia with me now. And just so I don't get any pilikia, I'm gonna tell you a little story about my beautiful wahine in a song that goes a little something like this. Said I love my pretty kahului girl who now lives in Paukukalo with rosy cheeks and pearly teeth and soft, lush black hair. Her waist is oh so slender. Her putu macha li'i. Out of all the wahine I never did aloha, sweet Sierra beats them all. My love for you, ooh, hikiakno, your love for me, oh, pela no. Don't tell mama, hakuli kuli, she'll tell papa, hanuli luli, hanui nui pilikia with me now. Oh yes, hanui nui pilikia with me now. A little story of my beautiful Maui girl. Speaking of this beautiful, beautiful Maui girl, at this time I would like to invite my beautiful fiancé again. And this time doing another song of love, a song that specifically talks about two lovers coming together as one. So I was able to tell you a little bit about my girl. Now she's here to dance this beautiful song, share her beauty, share her love with all of you, in a beautiful song entitled Kapilina.
Kaua, o ka pili hali hali ia mai e nā manu o ka pilina kaua o ka pilina a kaua lohe ia i ke ao he mele ko ka iwi i polena ia e ka wahine hali hali ia mai e nā manu o ka pilina kaua o ka pilina a kaua o ka pilina kaua o ka pilina a kaua a kaua a kaua
A song about the joining of two loved ones, featuring Hau'oli Mai Kalani. Mahalo nui. How's everyone doing so far? Everyone doing okay? Everybody still enjoying the music? Mahalo. So we're going to bring up that handsome dude that was dancing earlier. My hula brother, Kalamaku Freitas. He's going to come up in here and dance for you folks. A classic in our halau. This one goes out to my kumu hula who are here, Kumu Iliahi and Haunani Paredes. We love you folks. A song that goes a little something like this.
Hello, hano, aloha, kaliko pua iliahi. E please my hoi o ke aloha, o iau ano ua meha. Hello, hano, aloha, kaliko pua iliahi. E please my hoi o ke aloha, o iau ano ua meha. Ano ai vale ke ike aku I ka marulu o ka vehi vehi Ke kai hone hone nei ku upoli Ke hone nei ku upoli Ano ai vale ke ike aku I ka marulu o ka vehi vehi Ke kai hone hone nei ku upoli Ke hone nei ku upoli Pea ka ua e ke hoa Nā ku mai ke aloha Ka mai le lau lipo lipo I ka waho Ka hanua ala ku uipo Pehea ka ua e ke hoa Ka ano ia ke aloha Mai le lau lipo lipo I ka waho Ka hanua ala ku uipo Haina mai ka puana Just a few drops ke aloha Haina ho ka puana He aloha no he aloha Haina mai ka puana Just a few drops ke aloha Haina ho ka puana He aloha no he aloha
The handsome Kalamaku Freitas, ladies and gentlemen. Dedicated to my kumu. Mahalo for coming out. All right. Thank you. This next song that I like to sing for you folks is another dedication to my kumu. I remember I was probably maybe about 8 or 9 years old. I remember backstage at Kiala Iliahi, which is a fundraiser for our halau that we do every year. I remember this really big Samoan man with the biggest smile. teaching me how to sing backstage right here at the MACC. And I probably was about 9 or 10 years old. And I remember sitting with him backstage and learning how to sing from him. This man's name is Kumu O'Brien Eselu, who is my Kumu Hula's Kumu. And this is one of my favorite songs that I always love to hear him sing. He did it like no one else. I thank that man for everything that he's taught me. At such a young age, it's hard to understand, yeah? You think you're just back there singing with this big man. It's all fun and games, you know? But now as I'm older, I look back at those moments and I think about how precious they are. And singing these songs bring back fond memories of this man. I dedicate this one to you, Kumu O'Brien. A song that goes a little something like this. Dedicated to my kumu, to my kumu's kumu, ku'uleinan. Mahalo, thank you, thank you. don't be surprised if you see me up here as I'm telling these stories, shedding a tear or two. You know, that's how it is. We wear our hearts on our sleeves out here in Hawaii. This next song, we're gonna pick it up just a little bit. 1 second, let me get the words before I butcher this. Here we go. I was so honored and privileged to be able to do this song for this really handsome young gentleman in our halau, Justin Kua'iliahi Paredes, for his master keiki hula performance. A song entitled Hene Hene Ko'aka, taking you around the island of Oahu. A bunch of kids cruising around, doing what they love to do, swimming in the ocean, eating a lot of food. A little song that goes a little something like this. Here we go. Hene hene ko'aka, ko le'a le'a waha, hene ama amo ia for you and I. Hene hene ko'aka, ko le'a le'a waha, hene ama amo ia for you and I. Kauila ma keneki, ho oni oni kokino, he me ama ama ia for you and I. Kauila ma keneki, ho oni oni kokino, he me ama ama ia for you and I. Ikaka ako makou, ayanai ka pipistu. He me ama amo ia for you and I. Ikaka ako mako, ayanai ka pipistu. He me ama amo ia for you and I. Ikapahulu mako, ayanai ka lipoa. He me ama amo ia for you and I. Ikapahulu mako, ayanai ka lipoa. He me ama amo ia for you and I. Iwaikiki mako, awana i ke kai. He me ama amo ia for you and I. Waikiki mako, awana i ke kai. He me ama amo ia for you and I. Our eyes have met, our lips not yet. Oh no, you sweet thing, I'm gonna get you yet. Our eyes have met, our lips not yet. Oh no, you sweet thing, I'm gonna get you yet. Haina mai kapuana, ko le'a le'a paha. He me ama amo ia for you and I. Haina mai kapuana, ko le'a le'a paha. He me ama amo ia for you and I, for you and I, for you and I. Taking you around the island of Oahu, doing what us kids love to do, holo holo, eat and swim. All right, mahalo nui, thank you, thank you. This room might get just a little bit more dusty. Things might get in my eyes, but bear with me. This next song is another very special song that I would like to do for you folks. And in explaining this song, for those of you who can, you cannot really see them right now, but the next song that I would like to do for you folks is also very special. It speaks about the mountain ridges right behind us, mauka of us, the mountain ridges that I'm able to call my home. And the composer for this song is Kili Ireshel, a song entitled Mauna Leo. And he uses that mountain range in the daytime. If you look up to that mountains on a clear day, it's one of the most beautiful, most breathtaking things that you've ever seen. This beautiful mountain ridge, so pure and so lovely. The composer uses this mountain range, the beauty of it, to describe his mother. And joining me on stage is my mother to present this song to you folks. A song that holds a very special place in my heart, not only because it speaks of mothers and all that they stand for, but also they use the 4 names of my siblings and I. So the names are Kamalani, Kama'ehu, Kamalei, myself, and Kamahiva. And the word Kamalani means the heavenly one. The word Kama'ehu means spiritually strong. The word Kamalei means the beloved one. And I'm not just saying that because it's my name. Yes, it means the beloved one. And Kamahiva means the favored child. And the composer uses all of these things to describe his beautiful mother. Helping me do this song, presenting this song of love to you folks, is my mom, Luana Kawa'a, and a song that goes a little something like this.
Kamalei Kawa'a pai kalanie Hello hano mauna leo Ilohi au e ke kilihuna Kohua hua ono kauka He kamalani kamaehu kau I ka hanoe He kamalei kamahiwa pai kalanie Poliolu apoi au e nā kualono he ina hi ano aloha e hi poli hi lei hi ilani Kamalani kamaehu kau I ka hanoe He kamalei kamahiwa pai kalanie E ia kule aloha No mauna Kamalani kamaehu kau I ka hanoe He kamalei kamahiwa pai kalanie No mauna leo ke aloha ku I ka laie Aloha e
aloha e. A song for our beautiful mothers. My beautiful mom presenting this song, Mauna Leo. All right. So Art, who was up here talking earlier, he comes in the backstage as we're getting ready to come on stage, and he goes, Kamalei, this is the first time this has ever happened. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh no, what did my family do? I'm like, oh my goodness, what did they do now? He comes over to me and he goes, there is a sign that says, Aloha Kumu Kamalei, posted in the audience. And I look at him and I go, wow, that's so amazing. You know, I'm not a kumu, I'm not a kumu hula, but I am a kumu, I am a teacher at Seabury Hall. And shout out to you folks. Thank you for that wonderful sign. It makes me feel so good. A little backstory. Love you folks. Mahalo. Thank you for that sign. Just a little backstory. Before coming here, Art asked me to play tonight. And originally I was supposed to play before Ho'okena. And I felt okay. I was like, okay, shoots. I can open for Ho'okena. Yeah, I can do that. And then a couple of days before the concert, he goes, hey, Kamalei, would it be okay if you sang after Ho'okena? And I look at him and I go, man. Or I texted him back and I was thinking in my head, holy smokes, how am I going to do this? I'm following such a great band, Ho'okena, with so many years of music. How about a big round of applause for Ho'okena before this? Yes. And being this young Hawaiian musician, following such an amazing group of people, it was a lot of pressure, and I was feeling the pressure backstage. But as soon as he came back there and he told me about the sign, he told me about all my ohana who's here supporting. It made me feel a lot better. It made me feel so much more comfortable. And I'm just here sharing what I love to do, sharing my music, sharing Hawaiian music, sharing a little bit of contemporary music. And it is my hope that throughout the evening, I'm able to touch some of you folks in some type of way, make you feel happy. And I just really hope you enjoy the rest of this evening. The next song I'm going to do for you folks in Hawaii, we call this screaming. Not literal screaming, but a falsetto style of singing. I was so fortunate enough in 2015 to enter a falsetto competition here on Maui, honoring the late, great Uncle Richard Ho'opi'i. I was fortunate enough to place first place in that competition. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do for you folks what we call Leo Ki'e Ki'e, falsetto stylings of music, in a song that goes a little something like this. Taking you to the south side of Maui to a beautiful place called Ahulili. He aloha no Ahulili, ahilili paha koi alai, I ke kau mohole iai, e ka ohu kau kua hivi. He aloha no Ahulili, ahilili paha koi alai, ke kau mohole iai, e ka ohu kau kua hivi. E ano e ka ohu, he alaku paoa, lava pono ko make make, e manene ai ko kino. Pono ko make make, manene ai ko kino. Apa ai ho ai apa, kai ini me ka anoi. Hello hina ta opua, ka beauty a o mauna hape. Apa ai ho ai apa, kai ini me ka anoi. Hello hina ta opua, ta
love you tia o mauna hape. Haina mai ka pua, helo hanoa hulili, a helili pahakoia, iki ka humau ole ia. Haina mai ka pua, helo hanoa hulili, a helili pahakoia, iki ka humau ole ia. Good night, Maui. Aloha. Thank you very much. No, it's not that time yet. But after singing that high, I feel like it's my time to go home. Thank you. A styling we call here in Hawaii, Ileo Ki'eki'e, also known as falsetto stylings. Ahuli, mahalo. So in case you guys didn't know, this is my first time playing as a solo artist. Yeah, it's different. It's different, you know. But I'm loving every minute of it. It gives me a moment to be a little bit more intimate. It gives me a moment to really share my love for music and share these songs with you folks. Like Art was saying, you know, since Hanabata days, I've been running around this place. I remember just running around the backstage as my mom had her halau, you know, and my mom had her things going on. So it's such an honor to be back here. I mean, this time as a solo artist, I'm sharing what really is my music. At this time, I'd like to invite my mother, Luana Kawa'a, back to the stage. She's gonna do for you folks a song that I wrote, an original song entitled Lei Pakalana. For those of you who know, you know. I wrote this song for my mother. I wrote this song for my father, for their beautiful love story. And it's funny how music has a way of healing people. I dedicate this one to my Sparks Ohana, to Kumukoa. Ultimately, it's become his song as well. It's healed him. It's healed that family. And so beautiful to be able to write music that touches people. Originally written for my mom, for my dad. But now it also has become this boy's song, Champ Kumukoa Sparks. A song that goes a little something like this. ke ala o ka pakalana kuia i le i kale a ala o na mapu mai nei ke ala o ka pakalana kuia i le i kale a ala o na haina mai ka puana ka beauty o ka pakalana luana vale ke ike ka le aloha o ke ola mauloa haina mai ka puana ka beauty o ka pakalana luana vale ke ike ka le aloha o ke ola mauloa Dedicated to my Sparks Ohana. Dedicated to my mom, to my dad. Lei Pakalana. All right, and this time we're gonna bring up that handsome guy again. But this time we all should know this handsome boy. His name is Kalamaku Freitas. So proud to call him my hula brother. We're gonna take you folks to the west side of Oahu, an anthem in our halau. If you're 5 years old, if you're 40 years old, you dancing this song, taking us back home. A song that goes a little something like this. Aloha ia oai anai, he malu i ka ulu niu kaula na o pokai. He nani ke hei ke aku. Aloha. Aloha ia oai anai. He malu i ka ulu niu kaula na o pokai. He nani ke hei ke aku. Ku kila ka ala. Ku hivi kawi ka hano. Ulu behi samai le lauli ili. He ala hui e. Ku kila ka ala, ku hivi kawi ka hano. Ulu behi samai le lauli ili. He ala hui e. Pa'ana kamakani ke kaya ulu. He mali e. Pui ai ke ala o ka awa puhi. He pua ala o na. Pa'ana kamakani ke kaya ulu. He mali e. Pui ai ke ala o ka awa puhi. He pua ala o na. Haina mai ka puana. O wai anai ku home. Home i aloha i e mako. Home poina ole. Haina mai ka puana. O wai anai ku home. Home i aloha i e mako. Home poina ole. Home poina ole. Ladies and gentlemen, Kalamaku Freitas taking us home to Wai'anae, an anthem in our halau. Aloha ia o Wai'anae.
How's everybody doing so far? Everybody doing okay? Everybody alive? Awesome. I hear some people ringing some fish bells back there. Thank you very much. Really creative. I wonder whose family that is. Anyways, it's my pleasure to introduce to you folks, once again, Hau'oli Mai Kalani. She dances for Halaoka Hanulehua under the direction of Kumu Kamaka Kukana. And really quickly, I wanted to shout him out for this beautiful lole, this beautiful shirt that I'm wearing. Earlier, she had on her makaku designs. If you guys are looking for beautiful apparel, Hawaiian apparel, please check him out. This song that I'm going to do for you folks, that Hau'oli Mai Kalani is going to help us do, is another love song, comparing this Pua Ahihi to the one that you love. A song that goes a little something like this. Classic. If you know this song, please dance along. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful Hau'oli Mai Kalani, doing for you folks another song of love. Mahalo nui. Thank you very much. So, as those of you who know, I am a hula dancer as well. And I've been fortunate enough to travel across the world, mostly to Japan from a young age. And that's all because of hula, you know. Now I get to go as a musician. But as a youngster going to Japan, it was fun. You know, couldn't wait to get off the rock. Couldn't wait to go someplace different. And as I continued to travel, as I got older, I started to realize something. I started to realize how special my home was. I remember this one particular experience. I think I might have been about maybe 14 years old, heading to Japan with my kumu. I remember sitting on the plane, and as we're leaving Maui, I start to cry. And I don't know why I'm crying, you know? I'm 14 years old, it might have been hormones, but I came to this realization that, man, I miss home. I miss the people. I miss the green valleys. I miss the beaches, you know? At 14 years old, I didn't really understand that. And the whole trip, I remember this song playing in my head. The song, My Island Maui. And I couldn't get it out of my head. On our way home, I realized, you know, Maui is something special. We have special people, beautiful beaches, beautiful mountain ranges, you know. And I came to the realization that I love my home. I love this place, Maui. I dedicate this one to my Utah ohana. They moved away about 7 years ago. Maui is always your home. For those of you who move away, who miss the islands, this one's for you.
There are rainbows in these valleys, in the skies the sun was born. Every teardrop that I shed there, how I long to go back home. Oh, where have you gone? My island Maui, I have left you. Now I miss you so. Through your valleys and your hillsides and your ocean roars, I know I'll return to my island Maui. We go walking on these beaches where the sun was going down. How I owe my life to Maui for the peace that I have found. Oh, where have you gone? My island Maui, I have left you. Now I miss you so. Through your valleys and your hillsides and your ocean roars, I know I'll return to my island Maui. And there are rainbows in these valleys, in the skies the sun was born. And every teardrop that I shed there, how I long to go back home.
yes, I'll return to my island, Maui. Dedicated to all of those who miss home. Love you, folks. All right. I've got a couple more songs left for you folks. I hope you folks are enjoying so far. I hope I was able to touch you folks, make a connection here and there. This next song I'd like to share with you folks is another very special mele. A song that was written for my great-grandmother, Mary Momi Kaua'e. I'm gonna have my mom come up here and help us share this mele. A mele that talks about her home on the east side of Maui, Papaea, Wailua Nui. Talks about her love for her grandchildren, for her great-grandchildren, for all of her kids. Talks about how she is now in heaven with the angels, watching over each and every one of us. A song written for a beautiful lady. Another beautiful lady helping me share this song with you. A song entitled Sweet Dreams Ku'umomi.
mali e moi ke aloha maua. Sweet dreams kumomie. Sweet dreams, sweet dreams,
Ladies and gentlemen, Sweet Dreams, Ku'umami, from my great-grandmother. My mom, Nani Kawa'a, sharing that with you folks. Mahalo nui. All right, it's come to that time where I'm gonna do my last number for you folks. It's truly been an honor and a privilege for me to be here. After running around this place in my diapers, so now I've been on stage in front of all of you, sharing what I love to do. Ladies and gentlemen, this last song that I'd like to share with you folks is a very special song as well. A song that reminds us to love hard and to love now. I encourage all of you folks to call those who you haven't talked to in a while. Tell them how much you love them. Look to the person next to you. Give them a big hug. Tell them how much you love them as well. Because you never know if tomorrow's promised. I'll leave you folks with this thought, with this song, encouraging each and every one of us, again, to love hard and to love now.
Sometimes late at night, I lie awake and watch her sleeping. She's lost in peaceful dreams, and I turn out the lights and lay there in the dark. And the thought crosses my mind, if I never wake up in the morning, would she ever doubt the way I feel about her in my heart? 'Cause if tomorrow never comes, would she know how much I love her? Did I try in every way to show her every day that she's my only one? And if my time on earth were through, she'd have to face this world without me. Is the love I gave her in the past gonna be enough to last if tomorrow never comes? 'Cause I've lost loved ones in my life who never knew how much they meant to me. Now I live with the regret that my true feelings for them will never be revealed. So I made a promise to myself to say each day how much she means to me, to avoid the circumstance when there's no second chance to tell her how I feel. 'Cause if tomorrow never comes, would she know how much I loved her? Did I try in every way show her every day that she's my only one. And if my time on earth were through, did I wear this world without me? Is the love I gave her in the past gonna be enough to last if tomorrow never comes? So tell that someone that you love just what you're thinking of if tomorrow never comes. Good night, everybody. I love you all. Thank you all for coming out. Spread love, spread happiness. Good night, everybody, and aloha. Man, this is amazing. It's amazing. Again, I would like to thank each and every one of you for coming out, listening to this local boy play his heart out here for you folks, watching some of his favorite people dance. You know, thank you all for coming out. I would like to call up these beautiful people one last time to do for you folks a mass hula. One of our favorites, a song that takes us to the ocean, one of our most favorite places to be. Ladies and gentlemen, Hau'oli Mai Kalani, Chris Freitas. Oh, Kalamaku Freitas. Oh my goodness. Kalamaku. I love you too, Chris. But tonight we have Kalamaku Freitas. And my beautiful mother, Luana Kawa'a. Ladies and gentlemen, sharing you with you folks a hula, Kaulu Vehi o Ke Kai. He no ke aku ke kai mo na nui la nui ke aloha e I poi nei me ke alao kali poa o he no ke aku ke kai mo na nui la nui ke aloha e I poi nei alao kali poa ke one hinu la vela isala ke he hia e mai mana o he pono ke ia he lipoa I pai ke one hinu la vela isala ke he hia e mai mana o he pono ke ia Ho o kohu e kalimu kohu ke kauilu nao na moku lai o ia moku ulala e hau o ni ana I oho I ane I Ho o kohu e salimu kohu ke kauilu nao na moku lai o ia moku ulala e hau o ni ana I oho I ane I Kapuana, kali poa me kali mukohu, poa pili o e mesa pahe e, anoni me kali palu. Hahaina mai kapuana, kali poa me kali mukohu, poa pili o e mesa pahe e, anoni me kali palu. Ladies and gentlemen, good night and aloha, mahalo to the Maui Arts and Culture Center for this beautiful evening. We love you folks. Good night and aloha.
Give it up for Kamalei Kawa'a. So I don't Kamalei, I don't know whether you know that that last whole scenario, there's a whole new name for it. It's called a honka-ho.
Honka-ho, here we go.
That's a,
love
but
it, I
thank
love
you
it.
for that honka-ho. Well, thank you all for coming tonight. All that you're here, they're lucky enough to go ahead and get a space here in the limited A&B amphitheater for this event. Thank you so much for coming. It's actually kind of ironic. Today, in history, in 1933, the very first drive-in occurred. June 6, 1933 in Camden, New Jersey. So here we are reviving the whole drive-in concept here. In the 1960s, there were as many as 5,000 different drive-ins. Now there's less than 500, and I guess you're in one of them tonight. So thank you for coming. We will continue at the Maui Arts and Cultural Center to find ways to deliver to you 45 minutes, an hour, 3 hours of joy, whatever it takes to go ahead and get us through this pandemic. We realize that every single person has been impacted financially and emotionally and hopefully not physically in your ohana. But if so, we're here to figure out a way to let the arts go ahead and continue to heal you throughout the entire experience and help you move through. Again, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining and being a part of the Maui Arts and Cultural Center. Aloha and a hui ho.